Hi, Recovery Girls. It's Chenille, and I'm so happy that you're joining me today. Today, I'm talking about the third step, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. When I first came into the program, my concept of God was very unhealthy. I perceived God to be distant and cold, neglectful, very punishing, very punitive. Not a God that I could perceive and understand that cared about me. But as I continued to be involved in the program and to listen to the experience, strength, and hope shared by others, my concept of God began to slowly change. And as I heard of the other individuals in the rooms talking about how God was moving on their behalf and how much He loved them, I started to internalize that. And as I experienced the love and connection from others, I began to change my view and perception of God because I started to experience love and acceptance and compassion and genuine care. And all those things combined started to change my perception of God. And as I began to work the program, I still had some hiccups at different times. And for a while in program, when I was at step 3 but not ready to move to step 4, I would just say, I'm turning my will and my life over to the care. I couldn't really fully embrace turning my will and my life over to the care of God because I wasn't quite certain all the time that He truly cared for me in my ins and outs, the day-to-day realities of my life. But I could turn my will and my life over to the care. And then eventually turning my will and life over to the care became to the care of God. And today that's where I'm resting. When I'm finding myself weak and weary, when I'm finding myself in growing pains, I remember that I've turned my will and my life over to the care of God because He truly loves and cares for me. And when I rest in that, it makes it so much easier to walk away from my addictive or codependent tendencies. It makes it easier to deal with the pain of recovery because sometimes recovery is painful because we are no longer medicating ourselves, but we're choosing to heal and grow. So sometimes it's sitting with the pain, but remembering that God cares for me, and this is part of the process that will yield a beautiful result in the end. So I just want to encourage you to turn your will and your life over to the care of God, knowing that He cares about you and that He is so wild about you, as I always say, longing to overshadow us all in His goodness. We just have to choose to let go and to let God.